the Muslims are not there. What did President Obama say? Islam has always been a part of the American story because he is a liar. We're going to start a Stop Obama campaign. Something. This person was definitely a part of the American story. His name is not Hussein Obama. He did not go to school in Indonesia. During that time, he wrote down his religion as being Islam. This is a quote from one of our founding fathers, from Thomas Jefferson. And if y'all over there are such Americans as you say, then you should be very interested in this book. Thomas Jefferson wrote this many years ago. Thomas Jefferson said, "The two enemies of the people." Now Thomas Jefferson said that there are people. These enemies are your enemies. These enemies are your enemies. These enemies are my enemies. Now Thomas Jefferson a long time ago, before there was much of a government, or much of anything, Thomas Jefferson said, "The two enemies of the people are criminals and government." Thomas Jefferson said there are two enemies of the people. The two enemies of the people are criminals and government. This was said by Thomas Jefferson, which is considered to be one of the smartest people in our American story. The two enemies of the people are criminals and government. The three enemies of the people are criminals and government. So let us tie the second down. So let us tie the second down with the chain the Islamic-dominated nations, nations that do not allow freedom of speech, freedom of religion. They do not allow civil rights and human rights. We demand that they force these nations to adapt human rights, adapt civil rights, adapt freedom of speech, freedom of religion. We will no longer tolerate. That is a warning on you. That is a warning on Islam. That is a warning on the nations. We will no longer allow the Christians and minorities to be killed and massacred in those countries. We demand that these countries, either they open up their doors, they come out of the Middle Ages, they begin to act civilized. Of which I see you all also have a problem with that word, civilized. But they begin to act like civilized nations. They come out of the Middle Ages. We are going to demand that. My last quote, before Wayne comes, and when Wayne is done, I will be back. So, please don't go away. Thomas Jefferson said, I prefer. You know what prefer means to me? That's what I want. That's what I'm going to have. If I have this choice or that choice, that is what I prefer. Thomas Jefferson said, I prefer. I mean, that is why the crowd that is here in the world, bro. Every time around the country, we will not be stopped. We will not be intimidated. We can be killed. But otherwise, we cannot be stopped. That is why this crowd here will go. And sooner or later, this crowd will be much larger than this crowd, because like Thomas Jefferson, I prefer dangerous freedom. Thomas Jefferson said, I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. America, what do you want? We need to wake up the spirit of America. People asked me before, who are you? What are you? Are you educated? Are you qualified? Who are you? I tell you exactly who I am. I'm an American. I'm an American with a stinking attitude. I'm an American with an attitude. And you know what that says? That means all you cook those over there, you don't have a chance. Because like Thomas Jefferson, I prefer dangerous freedom to peaceful slavery. Now y'all don't know